Hello and welcome to another Overlord lore video, and today we dive into one of the very first summons in all of Nezuric's timeline in the new world, the Primal Fire Elemental. But before we play with fire and perhaps get burned, let me thank my Patreons for supporting this irresponsible behavior by supporting this channel. Thanks guys, seriously. Now, the Primal Fire Elemental is the summon of the staff of Ainz, the guild weapon of Nezuric, and it comes forth from the red jewel to be precise. Therefore, it is quite powerful. But far from the only elemental Ainz is capable of summoning with his guild weapon. And it can be summoned once every day. So if it is defeated in one day, it can be resummoned in the next one. Likely inspired by the elementals of Dungeons and Dragons, the spirit controls heat, fire, and flame. And it is said to be one of the strongest elementals in existence, and his attack power and stamina is above even his, especially for the new world, considerable level of 87. But while the elemental is powerful, and while it can emanate an aura of heat, able to burn objects and persons to a crisp in a wide area around himself, it doesn't stand a chance against the Twin Floor Guardians, Aura and Mare, despite Mare just protecting Aura, and despite Aura didn't summon any of her own pets. Once more illustrating how powerful the combination of the Twin Floor Guardians truly is. And while Ainz was able to set back and enjoy the fight, another one had to play a far more active part in the battle against the Primal Fire Elemental. On another occasion, Ooal was attacked by the summoned elemental and punched around by it during the events of the bonus volume, thus illustrating that the spirit is both proficient in brawls as well as in mid-ranged elemental attacks. And the difference between the easy fight the Twin Floor Guardians had and how much Ooal struggled against it by comparison is due to a couple of things, but aside from numerical superiority, Aura and Mare were able to resist the fire part of the damage, thus taking away much of the threat the elemental poses, while Ooal as an undead dragon, clad in even more undead, was rather susceptible to the onslaught of the fire spirit. Last but not least, the ability to be summoned once every single day makes this spirit a great proxy fighter, allowing the summoner, in our case Ainz, to stay away from the fighting itself and observe how the enemy behaves. And the raw fire aura could also be used to inflict devastation in cities and countryside alike, much like the Overlord of Wrath did around the battlefield in Volume 13. And last but not least, while Ainz's Primal Fire Elemental is a being of Yggdrasil origin, naturally spawning Primal Elementals would, aside from being a major threat to the new world itself, also potentially be able to wield martial arts and be born with innate talents, making them potentially even more powerful. But this is only the case if, and I stress this again, if such a creature could spawn naturally in the fairly low-level new world. And with that said, I say thank you very much for watching, and special thanks to all of my Patreons for supporting this channel.